Right now, deep down, there's this gnawing feeling you can't shake, the one where everything around you feels like a fight you're losing. You've been running fast, chasing every lead, grinding days and nights, pushing the limits till you feel like breaking. And yet somehow the finish line keeps moving further away, like it's just out of reach no matter how much sweat you pour in. That frustration, that endless pressure, that's not just a tough day or a bad week. It's the system whispering lies to your ears. It tells you, work harder, be smarter, hustle more, but hides the truth that your very mindset, the way you think about what you're doing, is the real bottleneck. The invisible cage wrapping tighter every day, choking the fire inside you. You're watching everyone play the same tired game. The pitches, the networking, the endless tweaking, they all feel like reruns of a show no one's canceling. Because society, the market, even your own circle keep feeding you the same script. Scale fast, avoid risk, stick to the rules, don't ask too many questions. But the problem is, if you hold on to those old stories, you're just building your startup's coffin with your own hands. The mindset that got you this far won't get you across the real finish line because it's chained to comfort, to safety, to the illusion of control. Here's the merciless truth every founder needs to hear. What's killing your growth, what's sabotaging your vision, isn't your idea, your talent, or your network. It's the story you tell yourself about failure, about success, about what's possible. The fear of breaking the mold, stepping out of line, and owning the unknown is a trap. It's a trap wrapped in pride and fear, dressed up as realism. But realism today is the most dangerous form of denial. It's the quiet murder of your dreams masked as practical advice. What if the single most powerful mindset shift isn't about optimizing every metric, obsessing over strategy, or squeezing every last drop from your team? What if it's about abandoning the old faith that the world owes you clarity, fairness, or easy answers? What if it's about accepting, with open arms, that the world is chaotic, unpredictable, and often cruel, and then choosing to swim upstream anyway? To become the one who thrives not despite the chaos, but because of it, that's what the rare founders do. The ones who burn bright amid the darkest storms. This mindset shift means owning your sovereignty, not your companies, not your titles, but your souls. Owning your choices like bullets fired in a war only you understand. Owning the fact that you don't get to play by other people's rules because those rules were never designed for your kind of game. The world tells you to fit, to conform, to compromise little by little until your fire flickers out. But what if you rejected that softly spoken tyranny? What if you chose instead to be fiercely yourself, unsparing, unapologetically wild, endlessly curious about what lies beyond every can't? Freedom is not in having options on a menu. Freedom is in rewriting the menu, tearing it up, and cooking your own food in a place no one thought to look. The power every founder needs to wield in 2025 isn't a new tool or tactic. It's a brutal reclamation of what it means to think for yourself in a world desperate to keep you small. This means looking at every rule and asking, whose benefit is this really serving? It means unlearning all the comfortable lie-ons that make you feel safe but kill your edge. It's the relentless practice of breaking your own assumptions, questioning the very foundation upon which you built your beliefs. Imagine the relief of walking into every challenge not burdened by fear of failure or the need to prove yourself. Imagine the clarity that comes when you stop bending to expectations and start shaping them with your own hands, not by luck, but by sheer will. Because here's the secret. The world doesn't reward the smartest idea or the best pitch. It rewards the ones who refuse to settle, the ones who become storms that no algorithm or system can forecast or contain. You're probably tired of generic advice. Be more productive, outwork the competition, or focus on scalability. That's surface noise. What's missing is the ruthless embrace of your own power to redefine reality itself. Founders who succeed are not the ones who survived by playing the game. They are the ones who invented new games, new rules, and then broke them on purpose. The mindset shift is not about comfort or certainty. It's about becoming an architect of your own chaos. The pain you feel when things fail, when ideas don't land, and when people don't see your vision, that pain is your compass. Instead of hiding from it, lean into it. Map it like a treasure trail to uncover what the system's hiding from you. What if failure isn't the end, but the force you need to reveal a new path? What if resistance isn't a wall, but a signpost for where your potential is strongest? This radical alignment with discomfort will burn away the dead weight of doubt and reveal the core of your unique power. This is about building not just a business, but an ecosystem of rare connections with people who get it, who don't just nod politely but challenge and elevate you. The isolation most founders feel is a symptom of playing in systems that profit from fragmentation. Liberation comes from creating networks where misfits, radicals, and rebels don't just survive together, they create new norms, new futures, new realities. You're not alone in this. The few who dare, who refuse to settle for less, who preach no allegiance except to their own truth, this is the tribe you need to find or build. Don't confuse patience with passivity. This mindset shift demands the long game, the one where the temptations of instant validation or quick wins are the greatest traps. It's about endurance multiplied by fierce clarity. It's seeing beyond the next quarter, the next hire, the next deal, to the horizon only visible to those who dare to think in lifetimes, not months. If you can learn to wait with purpose, to build quietly and deeply, you'll unlock powers most never imagine. At the heart of this lies a brutal paradox. The more ruthless you are with your own self-doubt, the freer you become. The more fiercely you question every narrative about who you should be, the quicker you dismantle walls that never existed except in your mind. When you start rewriting your story, you'll realize it's not about becoming someone new. It's about uncovering who you really were all along, behind the noise, the pressure, the conformity. So, no more hiding behind excuses that the market's brutal, investors are impossible, or that the system is stacked against you. Those are just facts everyone knows. What separates the founders who rise from those who fall isn't better luck or connections. It's the courage to reject the comfortable lie and walk on the edges no one else will. The edges where the next impossible idea waits for you to claim it, where your real tribe waits for your signal. This shift is more than mindset. It's a revolution inside your soul. It's saying to yourself, I am not a prisoner of this system. I will not worship its rules. I will build my own from the ashes of what no longer serves me. It's brutal. It's lonely sometimes, but it's the only path to making something worth fighting for. Something so raw, so real, that it shakes the foundations of what's possible. 2025 won't be kind to founders who cling to safety or tradition. It belongs to the wild ones, the sovereign creators, the radical questioners who will burn every bridge that keeps them small, who will build networks forged in fire and fearless truth. When the noise tries to drown you out, remember this. Your power isn't in what the world allows you to be. It's in what you decide to become anyway. This is the fire that needs to burn bright inside you. The wildfire mindset every founder must carry like a weapon from now on. The one that transforms isolation into connection, fear into furious action, impossibility into radical creation. The shift from being a passenger on a shaky journey to being the goddamn captain steering into the storm, eyes wide open, heart blazing, soul unbreakable. Lift your gaze beyond the horizon others accept as the edge. Recognize that the world you see is a fragile illusion designed to keep you small. Tear that illusion apart, piece by piece, thought by thought, belief by belief. Then gather the few who do the same and create a new map, a new path, a new world where you don't just survive, you thrive, you lead, you finally become the founder you were meant to be. The only question left is, are you ready to let go of comfort? To burn the rulebook? To embrace the chaos and power of becoming something no one saw coming? Because if the answer is yes, then nothing in this world can hold you back ever again.